opened in 2002 here in Houston. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Colts sideline, look at their head coach. These guys looking at one of their last chances to right the ship after beginning the year 0-4. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Texans. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And away we go from NRG Stadium. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Back up the Colts for their first offensive possession. It's the former starter at Ohio State and Syracuse bringing them out. Here's Kyle McCord.
It just feels like a season so far off the rails, I can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. From the 37. He's on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, McCord. Snared by the running back here. It's DJ Giddens. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 9 brings up 7.
And here it Giddens. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
And the Colts first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Indianapolis.
Giddens will get this off his own read. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On the shotgun, it's McCord. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Now free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 30. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Colts nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. McAllister now to return.
The Colts take over first.
The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And standout special teams play kept these guys from getting 3 out of that last drive. Probably not looking to leave anything to chance this time around. Take this one in for 6.
And the best way to keep a field goal from getting blocked is not to even put the field goal unit.
Isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, Colts.
Now carried by Giddens. And he drives that foot backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
Throw on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
He has it at the 22. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and on the Colts side of the field. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Keeping it with Mixon. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has it all the way down to the 8. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
37. That's another Texans 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone. Incomplete. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Rolling left, right, and he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Going after up and good by Fairbanks. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbanks has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. This will be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Giddens. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Colts first down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. This is Giddens. Strong running inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
Gain on the play. First down.
Running in with Giddens. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Running back sent in motion left. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings him to 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. There's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Throwing, McCord. And he rips this one out over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Anticipating the pass, defense out there and dying. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's McCord. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Colts 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. To the air, Stroud. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Intended for Nico
Try getting it to Nico Collins.
Incomplete.
So it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for takedown.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Brings up a third down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Couldn't connect to a takedown. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
He's got it at the 24. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Colts and DJ Giddens ready for their next possession. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, when we watch the combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10, on to Mixon. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On the option, here's Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's good for Texans. First down. First and 10.
From the red zone now. Set up the screen here for Marks. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
And the shotgun again to Mixon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts and DJ Giddens ready for their next possession. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, McCord. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. McCord's going to throw here. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
The Texans grow their lead off the turnover. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. The McAllister now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts and DJ Giddens ready for their next possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Play action here, McCord. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
From the 37. This is going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Colts facing a deficit near the break. They go play action on first. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball on the 39-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down, Colts.
He'll throw it yet again. And it's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a give on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play.
To the air. Third ball. He lofts it. Deep left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud. Completed over the middle. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. The left side caught by Andrews. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. First down throw by Stroud. Catch made underneath by the back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's Stroud again. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Throwing again. It's Stroud. No finding his back. Nixon. And he's going to walk this down to the 32. And it's JTT working off the line, hauling him down there.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends the lead to 20.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot before the half. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half.
Will Lutz set to
Here's
kick
Lutz
off.
set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
At the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Andrews with the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun,
3.
Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Texans first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A give to Mixon up the middle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They have themselves another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nixon's going to get this off his own read. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun now for Stroud.
36-yard line.
Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. Big man's showing up the yards. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Ground check, it's good catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. McAllister now to return. Jukes out a one-stop. This makes it up to the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap, McCord. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Here's second and 5. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to
Third and just 2 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Sending him on the dime. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
On here with Giddens. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running back sent in motion. From the 41. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This will get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
McCord. They've got a screen to the running back. And they make this stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Complete to number 31.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
First down, Colts.
Back to throw. McCord dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 36.
From the 36. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Colts
Now motion him out of the backfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
14, Alec Pierce. It's a pickup of 6.
One of the tight ends motioning right.
At the Texans.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Amari Lassiter on the tackle. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Off the play fake, McCord. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Colts still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he'll go down, I'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Good for a Texans. First down.
Collins got it left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Second and 3 now. From the 46. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
9 on the play.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Juke the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 28-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. Second and 6 now. Hits him on the end route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. One play action here, McCord. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Colts.
From the gun, McCord. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's McCord to the air. Stays in the pocket, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Second play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is third and 6. Throwing now, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All set up now for first and 10.
And the Texans. First down.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
He was taken down behind
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
For a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Stroud completes it quick. And the Colts pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Look, you know, I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 27. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
And the Colts first down.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's running with it. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. New set of downs for him from the 46. Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Neil Hunter on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down by Jamal Hill. A 3-yard pickup.
Empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Number 1, Josh Downs. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Got to set this up quick.
Richardson sacked. A loss of 3 yards.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They motion a receiver left. Third and long, it's Richardson. Near the goal line. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
First and goal.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts drop the lead back to 13. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Texans to the line. First and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. And the shotgun to give to Mixon. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
McAllister now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts offense set to head out. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. To the air on this first down. Richardson completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And that's by Cruz's time, 16 seconds to go. And the Texans going nickel coverage, third down. Looking to throw it. Halved by Warren. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the Texans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well,
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.